Alright, what's up guys? So I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my Eren concept for ABA. I'm going to try to structure the video in a few parts. So first I'm going to show you guys the models, then I'm going to show you guys the particles, and I'm going to show you guys the animation. So starting off with the models, here's the Eren model. It's composed of multiple parts. We have his short hair, where his man bun, and his long hair. So this is the same model. Here's his shirt, which I can change to make it normal Eren. I made the original torso transparent so it didn't interfere with this one. So here's his man bun outfit. Here's the steam effect and blood. Let me turn that off real quick. Oops. Turn the steam off. And head. Okay. This is the Eren model. I got the hair from this cool website called Bowl Roll. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but you can download models from there, except that there's passwords sometimes and it's kind of annoying. So that's one of my gripes with the actual model service. So it's kind of hard to get passwords, but if you can find out, then then they do really good models. It's where ABA gets their models from sometimes. They got the Sakuna hair model from there, I think. So yeah. Next we have the Zeke model. This one is kind of lazy. I just took some muscle, added the pants, and just got a random UGC hair and beard. So I couldn't really be bothered to download a Zeke model, and this worked pretty well since Zeke wasn't really being shown in the animation. It was just catching Eren's head. And here's the Attack Titan model. I did not make this. My friend Sendo made this, but he let me borrow it for a video, so it's really good. I would have added the roar if I could open the mouth, but the mouth is actually just one mesh, so I can't open it, which is kind of sad, but it is what it is. Ignore all these models. Here's just some models I made for fun. Hobo and pass and normal. So now let's do the effects. This might take a while because I forgot about this one. Here's the big Founding Titan Eren model. This whole big bone thing is a free model, I think. Let me show you guys real quick. Eren Founding Titan. So it's one of these. I think it's this one or this one, but I did download a head from the internet which looks a whole lot better. Ignore the red stuff. It looks kind of strange. I don't know why the person who made the model put that there, but everything else looks really good. The eyes look really clean. Everything else looks very cool, and the hair is also very nice too. So yeah. I had to improvise with this model. I got these little the muscle tendons from the internet as well, and yeah, I didn't really rig the model since it wasn't really being moved. And let me show you the colossal models real quick, if I can find them. Hold on, because I don't think I imported them here. I imported them in the actual Eren base place, so I should probably go there. Okay, give me like a minute or so. Alright, so once again, all these models of the Colossal Titans are made by my friend Sendo. He sent me a bunch of the head textures so I can just change them out. So there's a bunch of different textures for the heads. They look kind of similar when they're all grouped together because I was kind of lazy. But yeah, here's the actual scenery I made. I know it's a blank base play. I kind of made it like some kind of textured it a bit, but I didn't really do too much since this wasn't really seen in the animation. I gave Eren nice green eyes. You can kind of see the particle here. Doesn't stand out too much, but looks pretty cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of steam effects I had to make, which was kind of annoying, but looks pretty good in the end. And the sun rising over Eren's Titan body looks really cool, so I'm glad I made it. But yeah, let's go back to the original base plate. Alright, that might have been a bit laggy because I had this file and the actual file open at the same time. And there's one model I forgot to mention, Eren's little hallucigenia, or I don't know what it's called, just the spine thing. So yeah, that was also made by Sendo. Rigging it was a pain because I had to rig every single part. So there's one here, one here, one here. Every single part that looks like this, that curves and makes a circle here, that is the entirety of the model. So yeah. Let's go to effects now. There's quite a few effects I have. So let's start off with the actual charge up effect for his shifting. So if I can find, actually no, it's this one. So here's the charge effect. So let's see this. This is the actual sparks that come inwards. I'm gonna make a video on how to do particles soon. So just stay tuned for that. The sparks just go inwards, pretty simple. And then Here's just a lightning particle. All of these are lightning particles, which I really regret doing them now, because now that flipbooks are out, this would have been a whole lot better, but it is what it is. I made it before flipbooks got released, so can't really complain. Flipbook particles are like animated particles. I'll put an example on screen real quick. But yeah. Here's the swirly thing. I think the charge effect was literally just these things. I think, oh yeah, it was literally just these two things, I think. Was it? I think it was, and the lightning. So yeah, it's a pretty simple effect. The swirly thing just swirls around, you know, goes into him. Simple, right? So now the big lightning effect. Hold on, I think there's things here. Wait, let me enable this. It's enabled already? What? Okay, that's weird. Alright, no, here. So here's the big beam. It's separated into 3 textures. So we have, let me just turn them all off real quick. We have the glow, which doesn't really glow right now, but when you combine it with these two, it glows. We have the inner part, which is white and like a, well, not really white, but like orange white. And we have the big glow part. So when you combine them all together, it ends up looking like a really, really cool beam. Looks very good, but from angles, it can look kind of strange. But other than that, it's pretty nice. So the light here, that's just the lighting, you know, enable it, boom. The lightning, here are some particles, I think. Yeah, here it's just a big particle. This kind of looks like a flipbook, but it's multiple particles at once, appearing and disappearing at different times to make it look animated. Once again, I should have done this when flipbooks released, but I made it before then, so it is what it is. Here's just all the big effects from the ground stuff. So let's just start off with the glow. It's quite literally just a big glow. That's it. The gradient is just circles going outwards, as you can see. The smoke, this appears, yeah, just smoke that happens afterwards. It's pretty slow, lasts a pretty long time. The sparks, here's just some shards coming out from the transformation. And the stones are just rocks flying out that just eventually fall down and shrink down, as you guys can see. So when you combine them all at once, we just get all these things. The lightning, hold on. You get a really nice looking Titan shift effect. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Except with how it looks when you turn around, but I can't really do much about that. That's just how Roblox is. And yeah, looks pretty good from afar. What other effects do I have to do? Let me see what I can do now. Here you just have the Titan steam, which isn't really hard to do. It's just putting the smoke effect on his body. And then I do have a harden effect, which was kind of lazily done. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was just a simple text just being bright and then fading away. That's how it looks. And that's it for the attack Titan stuff. The eyes aren't really a texture, so now I should do the bullet stuff. So the bullet is just a moving thing with a cool trail. As you guys can see, just, you know, pretty cool. For Eren's head being shot off, let me make his head transparent real quick. Oops, let me make this there. So the torso, there's this first blood thing that just looks like some spikes coming out, so it's kind of like looks like an illusion of blood like just spilling out. We have this one, which is just droplets of blood falling down, and just some water texture that's colored red. And in the end, it looks like this. Doesn't look the best, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, but it worked since it wasn't really visible. And the head just had the bleeding effect. So yeah, I think that's it for all the effects. Yeah, that's it for all the effects, I think. So now let's go with the animation. Let me just close the file and reopen it so I can get the full Alright, let me start the transformation. So I do all my animations on Moon Animators. So as you can see, open animation. I think it's Eren attack. Yeah, here it is. So let's just go frame by, let's go just look at Eren's C frame, well, his movement. Here, so as you can see, he pulls up his arm. Pretty simple animation, just pointed towards the camera, and he's meant to be bleeding from it. Let me just turn that on real quick. Sorry guys. 0 and boom. So yeah, he is meant to be bleeding from there. pulls up his hand, starts to glow. The shift effects that I showed you guys earlier, and then a big tie-in shift. I did change the environment to make it look a bit more like when he actually shifted in the anime. Like the sky kind of turns grayish or like darkish when he shifts, and I did add some what's it called, some lightning effects in the animator, which is basically a trail that has the wiggle effect on it. Let me find the keyframe. So it kind of looks like lightning, as you guys can see, just sparks down. I took the inspiration from Par's Misaka stuff, which looked really cool, and yeah, just the shift looks in the animation, just all the lightning sparks coming in. White flash, smoke coming out, and Eren's pose looking ahead. So I was gonna animate a roar, but the mouth isn't animated, so I can't really animate that, sadly. So yeah, it's pretty simple animation. Didn't really take much. Well, just making the effects took most of the time. So yeah, here we go. The smoke disappears, and yeah, that's pretty much it for the first animation. For the second animation, which is the founding one, founder test, I think it's called. Yeah, here it is. So, is this? Yeah, here it is. So Eren flops to the floor in his Titan form, flops down. Oh, I didn't change the models. Whoops. Let me just do this real quick. My fault, guys. Alright, we're back. Let me turn this off and show you guys the animation. So, as I said, Eren just flops down to the floor. Ignore the models over there. I can't move them. Here's just the steam effects coming out when he gets out of his Titan form. Eren front flips out, looks at Zeke, looking at the floor over there. And the run animation is super goofy. I'm gonna try show you the run animation without the camera on. It looks very stupid. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I was very lazy when I animated this, so allow it. Here's how it looks. Luckily, the camera covered it up, so it looks decent. We have the bullet, flies over, Eren's head falls off, it's caught by Zeke, and hallucigenia, or the spine thing, comes to connect to his head. So when I was making this in the stream, people were telling me that the spine came from his head, and that it didn't come from his body, but I just made it so that it came from the body, so it'd be a lot easier to animate. I don't care if it's not canon. I think it comes out the torso anyway, so I got it correct. So camera turn, boom, white flash, and then same shift effect. The camera turns slowly white, and then I changed this in editing. In editing, I just made it fade out into the actual the animation of the founding Titan, the big Titan. So yeah, I think that's it for everything. If you guys did enjoy, and if you guys want me to do more videos like this, tell me which animations you want me to decompile or just clear up for you guys, because I'll obviously this is probably like somewhat confusing for you guys since you guys aren't animators, or you guys aren't VFX creators. So if you guys want me to clear it up more, then let me know. I might do more videos like this because it's pretty fun for me to decompile my work. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, like, subscribe, comment, and I will not be making my work open source because I've already sold some of these effects to people. So if you guys do want to use my effects, then sometimes I do sell them on my Twitter, so just keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye guys.